Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor. Der Feind operiert jetzt am nördlichen Stadtrand zwischen Frohnau und Pankow. Und im Osten ist der Feind bis zur Linie Lichtenberg-Marsdorf-Karlshorst gelangt.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner
konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodl, Krebs und Burgdorf. Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Wer schickt Sie? Dass Sie es wagen, sich meinen Befehl zu widersetzen! So weit ist das also gekommen. Das Militär hat mich belogen! Jeder hat mich belogen, sogar die SS! Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feiglinge!
Mein Führer, ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie verbringen...
Nicht als Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager!
Mein Führer, was Sie da sagen, ist ungeheuerlich!
Die Generalität ist das Geschmeiß des deutschen Volkes! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie nennen sich Generale, weil Sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen, wie man Messer und Gabel hält! Jahrelang hat das Militär meine Aktionen nur behindert. Es hat mir jeden nur ersichtlichen Widerstand in den Weg gelegt. Ich hätte gut daran getan, von Jahren alle höheren Offiziere liquidieren zu lassen, wie Stalin. Ich war nie auf einer Akademie. Und doch habe ich allein auf mich gestellt, ganz Europa erobert. Verräter! Von allem Anfang an bin ich so verraten und betrogen worden. Es wurde ein ungeheurer Verrat geübt am deutschen Volke. Aber alle diese Verräter werden bezahlen. Mit ihrem eigenen Blut werden sie bezahlen. Sie werden das saufen in ihrem eigenen Blut.
Hello everyone, Pluto here. Welcome back to another Wizard101 video, and in this video I'm going to be discussing the Portal of Peril and how it effectively broke Wizard101. But before this video starts, if you can please like and subscribe, it helps me out a ton and keeps me motivated to keep making videos for you guys. So yesterday, KingStyle went into panic mode after a game-breaking bug occurred that stalled combat. Essentially, yesterday for quite a while, if you entered a combat, if you entered a battle, you wouldn't be able to cast any spells or basically do anything. The combat timer, which is the little timer in the middle that counts down when you're choosing your card phase, whatever, it would just count down and you wouldn't be able to do anything. You were eternally stalled in a fight. Your only option was to flee. It didn't really take that long for KingStyle to fix this problem. However, it was in the game for long enough to the point that people lost gold keys because of this issue, which is just a really bad thing because gold keys are rare, especially nowadays. They're pretty rare. Immediately, the community speculated and basically did some Blues Clues, Sherlock Bones investigating and discovered that the Portal of Peril event was also bugged. They basically connected the dots and came up with the conclusion that maybe Portal of Peril was causing this combat blocker to happen, this combat blocker bug to happen. So if you aren't aware, the other day was the first day of the Spiral Cup Gauntlet in the Portal of Peril, and when it was released, much like the other Portal of Peril events, it was extremely buggy. Mobs would indefinitely spam Tower Shield. If you couldn't kill, they also would infinitely respawn. It was just a huge mess. Portal of Peril has always been a mess for KingStyle. The last Portal event was the Fantastic Voyage. Many players exploited and took advantage of the mob respawn bugs in order to spawn multiple bosses and get fortune coins through the event, and essentially were able to unlock spell elements, gold keys, Azoth. It was just a huge exploit. It was really good for the players, but bad for KI. In the Portal event prior to that, the Grand Tourney, bosses and mobs wouldn't spawn properly, and I know that there were issues with this event dating back to Test Realm for it as well, as it wasn't really working properly in Test Realm either. And now it looks like the Portal of Peril has completely broke Wizard101 entirely. Now, we don't have any confirmation from the devs on what caused this combat blocker. Some have said in the official Wizard101 Discord they're looking into the issue and why it happened. However, when they patched it yesterday, something that came along with it was the removal of the Portal of Peril event entirely. Now, I don't just mean the event was out of the game, I mean it was removed entirely. Wizard101's monthly event calendar, which basically just shows upcoming events and the order each event is scheduled, Portal of Peril was completely gone. It had been removed entirely. This leads me and many others to believe that the two are connected and that Portal of Peril was causing this game-breaking bug. I don't really want to be that guy here, but this has now been 2 games that KI develops that have had game-breaking bugs in the same month. Now, I know for Pirate 101, that was just a test run, but still, it speaks the volumes that KI needs to hold off on adding features until they have some confidence that they're working properly. Clearly, Portal of Peril was not working as intended. Even in Test Realm in spring, it wasn't working as intended, but for some reason, KingsIsle went ahead and added it anyways. There needs to be more testing for these features. You shouldn't just release something that's buggy onto Test Realm to the main game and expect everything to just work and be fine. I really hope that KingsIsle also compensates players who lost their gold keys because of this. At least give them the keys back or release a code that gives players 2 free gold keys or something. It's only fair as it's not the player's fault that any of this happened. This entire debacle also brings up a discussion on whether the Portal of Peril is more trouble for KingsIsle than it's worth. Every event has been bugged so far, and it seems that KI is at least holding off on running the Portal of Peril until maybe they can get a fix, or in an extreme circumstance they could, I guess, retire it entirely. Now, I don't think KI would completely retire the Portal event, and I hope that they don't. There's some pretty good rewards you can get from running the event, so it would hurt players even more to just remove it entirely. What KingsIsle should do is put Portal of Peril back on the fall test round that's coming up. Let players test it out there a little bit, make sure it's working as intended, make sure it's working properly. And if there are no foreseeable issues on test round, then just put it back into live round. If there are issues on test round, then hold off and just try to fix them, basically. Just don't bring Portal of Peril back until every known issue has been resolved. I think that'd be the best course of action for KI to take. And furthermore, maybe it's a good idea to either release test rounds a little later, or give players more time to test out features before adding them to the game. Maybe extend test run by a week, or maybe give content creators or just trusted community members earlier access to test run so that these bugs can be found and fixed sooner rather than later. Anyways, y'all, I know this was a shorter video, but please like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. I just wanted to get a quick video out for you guys here talking about this whole issue. It was really interesting. The community was in flames yesterday over this. It was honestly pretty funny, but if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Join my Discord to stay notified. Also, y'all, I am 500 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers, so if you will please just, subscribe, it helps me out a lot. Join my Discord, that also helps me a ton. I believe we're almost at 100 members. Maybe we're a little bit above or a little bit behind 100. Either way, just join my Discord. It helps me notify you whenever I upload. Anyways, y'all, take care and goodbye.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
I think the Portal of Peril is a really cool event that gives gauntlets a purpose in the game.
For another episode of Portal of Problems, because this time the event was so dysfunctional that it actually broke the entire game.
Infinite bug where basically when you cast a spell in combat in this game.
When I see you again.
Oh my god! It works! Gamer Did anyone make a tutorial?
You would tier the gauntlet during the event, so there's different sheets.
I like the music in here.
Yeah, the music in this background is really just helpful.
This Portal of Peril in the fairground will run 1 week out of the month, allegedly, and have a different gauntlet